Hi.
Hello there. Hi, I work for the Harris and Walz campaign.
Take it off. Take it off.
No, I'm going to leave it there because...
No, you're not going to leave it there.
Oh, why?
Because I can't stand them.
Do you not support tampons in men's bathrooms?
No, I don't support tampons in men's bathrooms.
Why?
Because tampons are for women. Where are they going to stick it up their Get it the out of here.
Well,
Get it out of my property.
It looks good there, though. Wait, don't touch my sign. That's my sign.
I don't give a They're a bunch of communists.
You didn't address me by my...
What's up YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today guys, we're back here with a new video. Today we're going to be checking out leftists losing aides, Kamala's speech to teens mocked. Okay, this is by Sky News. I would love to check this video out with you guys. Let's get right to today's video.
Good evening and welcome to a program devoted entirely to lefties losing it.
This is going to be amazing.
Let's start, lefties, with a little frivolity. And, you know, despite the North Korean-style media campaign, the Democrats are in trouble when even Jon Stewart is mocking the DNC and his lefty crowd are lapping it up.
They had a guy yelling, "Screw the billionaires," followed immediately by a very happy billionaire. It's all okay if it's our billionaire. They had guys making fun of people for going to Yale and a bunch of people who went to Yale. The Democrats had people who prosecuted sexual predators and
That was actually funny. I'm
Really
as shocked
funny.
as anybody. Now, I'm not sure what this next clip is, but I find it weird and wrong. Can we stop trying to sexualize kids? Just who is this aimed at?
I am gay. Are you gay? And if not, would you like to try to be gay? We're taking new applications and it's really fun. You get magical powers and free honey buns. Your mom is gay and so is your dad. If you're not gay, it's really too bad.
Weird, weird.
Very weird.
You'll remember the infamous reporting from CNN claiming that the BLM riots were fiery but mostly peaceful. What's more peaceful than entire buildings destroyed? But over in the UK, they are also borrowing from this playbook.
And in the last hour, they've given us an update that they've made 38 arrests and recovered 4 knives. And they said a man believed to be in his 20s has been stabbed. His injuries are not life-threatening. But overall, it's been a really peaceful and enjoyable day.
Mostly peaceful and enjoyable stabbings. Wonderful. And guess what? There were a couple more stabbings later that day. Now to more words lefties losing it want to ban by deeming them racist, akin to using the N-word. It won't surprise you that the list is utterly ridiculous and designed to protect race baiters and DI advocates from criticism.
10 ways you say the N-word without saying the N-word. If you use any of these terms or phrases in reference to black people, you are just as racist as the person that actually uses the N-word. Here are the words: thug, ghetto, welfare queen, lazy, race baiter, race grifter, threatening, angry, dangerous. Or you say that we're playing the victim or we are a diversity hire. What you actually mean to say is the N-word. Just stop it. If you say these words or phrases, you are calling us the N-word. If you say these ignorant racist terms or phrases around your children, you're also teaching your children to be racist just like you.
We heard a lot of lies of the DNC, from Biden repeating the Fine People hoax again, to Kamala's Pinocchio performance, to Michelle Obama telling the crowd Trump wants to outlaw IVF. But Trump seems to claim otherwise.
Taking away our freedom to control our bodies, the freedom to become a mother through IVF like I did.
We want to make it easier for mothers and families to have babies, not harder. That includes supporting the availability of fertility treatments like IVF in every state in America. Like the overwhelming majority of Americans, including the vast majority of Republicans, conservatives, Christians, and pro-life Americans, I strongly support the availability of IVF for couples who are trying to have a precious baby.
Oh my
And
goodness.
here are two lefties discussing the Kamala strategy of refusing to do any press conferences or even any interviews with friendly media. She's that much of a liability that they can't trust her to sit down for a friendly chat with one of the many Democrat fanboys and girls in the media. But that doesn't trouble filmmaker Quentin Tarantino. He's fully on board.
This is about winning. What most people don't give the Democrats enough credit for, all right, but we give the Republicans credit for. It's like, no, sometimes it's just about winning. And it doesn't matter how we look at this moment. It's about winning.
Right.
This is about winning.
Yep. No, it is.
It's a mad dash, and she is running, and she's not stopping to stumble.
And you know what?
And there's nothing wrong with stopping this. I'm going to vote for her anyway, no matter what she says in a stupid interview.
Exactly.
So don't it up.
Oh dear, did he just say the quiet bit out loud? Ooh, here is another lefty who is backing the thoroughly inept Kamala, but at least he's calling her out for her reluctance to do an interview or press conference. This is Stephen A. Smith.
I'm talking to my sister here. Come on now. You running for the presidency of the United States of America. You got my vote. You running for the presidency of the United States of America. What you hiding for? And I mean hiding in plain sight. Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say it.
I've been saying that for about 3 weeks, but nice to see the occasional lefty catching up. Now let's hear from a trans activist who accuses others of not knowing what gender is.
Half of you are not sure what gender is, especially transgender. I know the lawyer said transsexual earlier. That's not the correct term. It's transgender. I'm a transgender woman. My pronouns are she, her, and I will only accept those pronouns. I will not be addressed any other way. And in the workspace, I'm protected by that.
Now I love this next woman who is pranked by a dude pretending to be a lefty. See how she reacts when a Harris Walz sign is put up on her property.
Hi. Hello there. Hi, I work for the Harris and Walz campaign.
Take it out. Take it out.
No, I'm going to leave it there because...
No, you're not going to leave it there.
Oh, why?
Because I can't stand them.
Do you not support tampons in men's bathrooms?
No, I don't support tampons in men's bathrooms.
Why?
Because tampons are for women. Where are they going to stick it up their Get it the out of here.
Well,
Get it out of my property.
It looks good there, though. Wait, don't touch my sign. That's my sign.
I don't give a They're a bunch of convicts.
You didn't address me by my pronouns.
Now these signs, I think, would be far more popular in that neighbourhood.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
You know, it's always disappointing when you find out a great comic actress is actually a lame lefty losing it. When the world-class writers aren't around, this is what happens.
Well, what we really need is a feminine. A what? A feminine.
Oh, dear. The cringe fest didn't end there. MAGA fans were making little adjustments to that last clip. Most of them I can't show you, but this one is wholesome enough. And look at that, they've got a Melania lookalike there. Now, what a shame to see Julia Louis-Dreyfus engaging in these lame antics. I preferred her earlier work when, in a role as Veep, she was unintentionally mocking future Veep Harris.
My fellow Americans, words have many meanings, and sometimes instead of conveying our meaning, they can suggest other meanings.
When we talk about the children of the community, they are children of the community.
Well, we are the United States of America because we are united. And we are states.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
Whatever we have in store cannot be known.
The past was once the future. The future is, I should say, unknown.
We got to take this stuff seriously as you are, because you have been forced to have to take it seriously.
Obesity is a serious disease, and it needs to be taken seriously.
You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
I hope that clarifies the issue, and this can be the last word on those words.
Now to a former CNN hack, Don Lemon, who, along with other media, was circulating utter bulldust about the massive big names who would be appearing at the DNC. Of course, this was all to boost the TV audience, which was down on previous conventions.
I'm sure you guys have read all the headlines, all the stuff on social media about who's going to be at the DNC. Is it going to be Beyonce? Is it going to be Taylor Swift? Here's what I hear from sources. If it's going to be anyone, it would be Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and George W. Bush speaking. Those would be the heavy hitters, and it could happen. I'm just saying.
Watch this lefty and anti-Israeli protester tell Vivek Ramaswamy that he has no right to be at Union Park, and watch the response.
You have no right to be here if you're not in support of the Palestinian people.
Well, I think
and if you're not going to call for an end to a genocide,
you have the right to be here.
If you're not going to call
so do we in
for an
return.
end to the genocide and an end to the killing and an end to the support of Israel, then you should take off. We don't want you here. You're not welcome here.
Well, the good news is we're America, and so we actually get to all express ourselves peacefully.
You get to express being a racist?
You get to
express being a racist Zionist pig? Is that what you get to express?
I'm pro-American, but I believe in your right to speak. I believe in your right to speak your mind.
You believe
Racists go home! Racists go home! Racists go home! Racists go home!
Astonishing. You have a bunch of white far-left clowns calling a brown man a racist and a Zionist pig and telling him he has no right to be in a public park. That's the modern left for you folks. Now, here is reason 6,854 why I do not use public transport. Watch this man being berated by a racist woman, enraged that he would dare ask her to stop putting her dirty shoes on his seat and clothing.
All I am is some idiots like you.
You're so used to being quiet when you're talking and touch me again, I'll slap you. You're an idiot.
No, you're the idiot.
That's why you're not married, you idiot. No one will stand your stupid ass. Are you married? Are you sure? Are you sure? She's not cheating on you or anything. Are you sure?
No, she's a really nice Yoruba
I'm pretty sure she's nice. She's Yoruba. She's Nigerian, so she's like, trust me. She's using your money.
No, I don't think.
Trust me, she doesn't love you. I'm Nigerian.
No, I know what you're like, but I don't know.
You're an idiot. Touch me again, I'll slap you.
Well, that didn't go as she planned. Not only did he call her out for her rudeness, but her attempt to shame him for not having a woman also backfired. But as you heard, she only just doubled down. Let's see how this progresses and whether this dude manages to maintain his cool.
Your wife is where I'm from, so I know you know her attitude, so you know that we have the same attitude. So touch me again and I will slap you the same way your wife beats you at home. You
chair so that I have to get dirt on my trousers. So now you know what it's like.
You're laughing because you can't do you know you can't do listen, my feet is literally by your I'm literally grabbing you by your Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
No, you're not.
You're an idiot. You're actually an idiot. You're actually an idiot.
You're making yourself look a complete fool.
Oh dear, you know what's coming next. Yep, the race card. She films him hoping to shame him for being a hostile white male. But sadly for her, the whole thing was captured by other passengers.
So I get on the train and this one idiot.
Oh, it's racist as well now.
Idiot.
Oh, it's racism. I love it.
Being quiet when you're talking and touch me again, I'll slap you.
Now, Donald Trump has put out another ad, and again, the entire thing consists of Kamala Harris damning herself with her own words.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Everyday prices are too high. Food, rent, gas, back to school clothes. That is called Bidenomics. A loaf of bread costs 50% more today. Ground
beef is up almost 50%. There's not much left at the end of the month. Bidenomics is working. The price of housing has gone up. It feels so hard to just be able to get ahead. And we are very proud of Bidenomics.
Now, here's another reason to mock the fake news peddlers of MSNBC. Let's take a minute now and hold Joe Scarborough accountable for this mad rant in 2020, where he claimed that the Hunter Biden laptop story was fake and Russian misinformation. And of course, we know the laptop was real. We knew it then, we know it now. And the data on it, from the Biden family's dodgy business dealings to Hunter's drug-fueled whoremongering, that was all real as well. But watch and marvel at Scarborough showing you why you should never trust MSNBC.
That even the New York Post knew was a lie. They published a series of lies peddled to them by Rudy Giuliani, who admitted that nobody else would take it but Rupert Murdoch's New York Post, because they might look into it and tell the truth. Here we are in 2020. This is what it's come down to, America. Giuliani is feeding Russian misinformation to Donald Trump and feeding Russian disinformation to the New York Post. They know it's a lie.
Yeah, well,
that's where we are in 2020.
The New York Post
just to let you know that they're still talking to Russians. And by the way, Russian hoax, come on. Really, history will expose you all as fools and useful idiots for the Russians.
History will expose you all as idiots and useful fools for the Russians. That's what he said. 4 years later, it's Scarborough who is exposed as the ultimate idiot and fool. Here is veteran PBS host Judy Woodruff warning of misinformation before spreading misinformation, an absolute falsehood, which she seems to have made up. This is your taxes at work, folks.
Candidates are facing an historic challenge, an unprecedented scale and variety of disinformation online.
Former President Trump is on the phone with the Prime Minister of Israel, urging him not to cut a deal right now because it's believed that would help the Harris campaign.
Now, not only did she spread that lie last week to damage Trump, but she then blamed Reuters and Axios for leading her astray with their reporting, but neither outlet had reported anything of the sort. We brought you vision of Hollywood A-lister Ben Stiller embarrassing himself a couple of weeks ago with his incoherent Kamala adoration, and it seems Ben is determined to embarrass himself more. Here he is, asked why he likes Kamala Harris so much. What is it about her platform that gets him excited? Have a listen to this.
Quick question, why you came and what you like about Harris' platform?
Just very excited about moving forward and all the energy and excitement that's around this movement right now. So that's why I'm here, because it's time for change, and it seems like it's happening.
Do you think she'll be able to sustain the momentum post-convention?
For sure.
You think the race is going to be close?
It's going to be close, but everybody's motivated to work and make it happen. So, and she and Tim Walz are just incredible candidates.
She's an incredible candidate. And did you hear him say it's time for change?
I heard it.
No Hollywood stars sort of exist in a parallel universe, but how divorced from reality is Ben if he's not aware that Harris is in the White House, that she is part of the Biden-Harris administration. I don't know what change he's seeking. Now, let's hear from the Biden-Harris administration's Commerce Secretary, Gina Raimondo, who says she's not familiar with the Bureau of Labor or their official statistics.
When you hear that, do you potentially think that this new numbers could be a liability for this campaign?
No. When I hear that, first of all, I don't believe it, because I've never heard Donald Trump say anything truthful.
It is, though, from the Bureau of Labor.
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, dear. Now, Kamala was unleashed on some poor high school kids, and listen to how she speaks to them. Again, these kids are in high school, not kindergarten.
All of you are leaders. By the very fact that you all are here in this room, doing what you do at this incredible school, doing it as one big team, understanding all of the different parts that fit together to create a team.
This is a pattern with the Vice President. When she speaks with kids of any age, she treats them like they're overgrown toddlers. I mean, if I talk to my son like that, he'd call in the men in white coats. It's not a one-off. Have a look at this.
You guys are going to see. You're going to literally see the craters on the moon with your own eyes. Oh, my goodness. With your own eyes.
Now, Harris's VP pick, Tim Walz, is a liar. That is not in dispute. He has already lied about everything from his military record to his family's IVF journey to his DUI record, and even awards he didn't win from the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce. But could this be the most ridiculous lie yet? Remember that cringe video he and Kamala put together about his white guy tacos that are devoid of any flavour?
Like I have white guy tacos and
what is
like
that?
black,
like mayonnaise and tuna? What are you doing?
pretty much ground beef and cheese.
That's
and,
okay. Do you put any flavor in it?
No.
Oh.
Here's the deal. No, they said to be careful and let her know this, that black pepper is the top of the spice level in Minnesota, you know.
Black pepper only? He even lies about that. I mean, it's incredible because look at this 2016 article revealing that with his turkey taco tot hot dish, Tim Walz grabbed first place at Senator Al Franken's 6th annual Hot Dish Off. A hot dish dynasty is born, he said, after winning his 3rd hot dish championship. What happened to flavourless, spiceless white guy tacos, Tim? That story is forgotten. Seasoned with nothing other than pepper, he told us. But let's have a look at what Walz's winning recipe included. Not only chili peppers, but paprika, chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder. Seems very flavourful to me. Is there anything this guy will not lie about? And talking about lies, here is some more fake news from MSNBC. And this is really low even for them because let me get this straight. On the 3rd anniversary of the botched withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan, Biden was on the beach on an extended holiday. We had Kamala, who had no official public engagements, doing nothing other than releasing a statement. Both Biden and Harris were not invited to Arlington National Cemetery. The Gold Star families only wanted Donald Trump there. And though he attended, he is being attacked for that because he posed with the family members and he gave a thumbs up. I mean, this diatribe you're about to listen is absolutely gross, even by MSNBC's very low standards.
But I know a lot of military veterans were very uncomfortable with the idea that Trump was there at all, and that, you know, he even at one point posed for a photograph with family members with a big smile and thumbs up on their face. Now, we should note some of the family members were doing the same, but that's their right. Donald Trump, it's seemingly very strange that he would do the same. And some of these veterans were sort of just aghast that even in any way, shape, or form, Arlington National Cemetery, arguably the most sacred place in our country, was being used as a backdrop for a political purpose.
Jonathan, I looked at the same pictures that you're alluding to now and describing at Arlington, taken with the former president, and the thought rolled immediately through my mind, is nothing sacred.
It's been said before, and I'm sure I'll be saying it again, you don't loathe the leftist media enough. Now, this comic knew just how to handle a lefty snowflake in the audience. Take it away, Ben Bankus.
You don't like Trump? Yeah. What do you not like about it? I'm just curious.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. What about the husband? Are you allowed to have an opinion in the house? No. What do you do, man?
I was unemployed and I just got a new job.
Yeah. That does sound like a guy who would date a girl that hates Trump. I was on the street homeless, and then I found this translator. And I mean, I'm being for like, that's why they're all here. You guys are just dumb liberals that bought tickets to the wrong show.
And likewise, Hollywood actor and comedian Rob Schneider also put an angry lefty losing it in his place.
You're mad? That's okay. You know what the cool thing about it in America is? Free speech isn't the speech you like. Nice stuff's not what needs to be protected. It's the stuff that you hate that needs protection, so that somebody like the government or you doesn't get to decide what everybody else gets to hear. Okay? And you're more than welcome to disagree and write an act and get on stage and sell out like I just did. You know?
And let's end lefties losing it with some vintage work from Gigi Hadid. These days, she's busy posting ugly lies about the only Jewish state, Israel. But a few years ago, she was busy mocking Melania Trump. And this performance is so humiliatingly awful that even I feel a little bit sorry for the girl.
I have been working on my first impression.
Oh, really?
Right?
Really? I have to see this.
I've been working on this all week, okay, Jay?
Okay, let me give you your space. Yeah.
Melania Trump impression. Okay, I got the face right.
Okay.
I love my husband, President Barack Obama, and our children, Sacha and Malia.
Oh dear, you know, I've had migraines that were more entertaining and funnier than that. Yikes. Now, we know the left want critical race theory shoved down children's throats from kindergarten onwards to make sure they're aware of their white privilege and victim hierarchies. But how soon is too soon to teach the young'uns about what awful racists they are? Well, comic Alex Stein thinks it's never too early.
Because at one point, your ancestors owned slaves. Yes, they did. I don't care what they tell you. Even if you're not related to them, you being white is oppressive to a whole group of people. You are an oppressor. Do you understand that? The earlier you understand that you're an oppressor to not only black people, but also Hispanic people that are here illegally. Yes, you are. You are oppressing illegals.
It was really amazing to watch. Leftists losing it. I feel like I'm going to follow up the show because it's really funny. The funny thing is that it's a fact, it's a truth. That is a funny thing. There was a video that caught me strike. I don't know why they're always painting Donald Trump bad every single time. Like the Barack Obama's wife, what is her name again? Michelle Obama. When she was like, Donald Trump wants to take the right of IVF and that is fiction. But the fact states that Donald Trump supports IVF. It's funny how they paint every word, every good word Donald Trump sees that is good as bad. Like, I don't know why they are hating that man. I don't know why they are trying to chastise him, to push him away and say he's a bad man, he's a bad... The funny thing is, while he was president, there was no single war. He's a peacemaker. I don't know why they are just trying to ridicule that man into shred. And the only thing Donald Trump will always be doing is to support any means to make America much better than it is right now. And they are just trying to ridicule him and make him look as if he's a bad, terrible person. I don't know what they gain from that, but they are just trying to like bring his name down, to ridicule him, up to the extent that I watched an assassination of Donald Trump. They were trying to kill him. Like, it's terrible how they're just trying to get rid of that single man himself in particular. Why are they trying to get rid of him? Why are they trying to like ridicule his name? Why are they trying to bring him down? Like, why? Why the hates? Why they abusing? Why they chastise? Why are they angry at him? They try using his business to pull down his business. They are using all different means to bring that man down. But the funny thing is that what is meant to be would be. That is the funny thing about it. It's like, he's going to stand, he's going to thrive. He's Donald Trump, guys. And if he was not meant to be where he is right now, he won't even be there right now. So the leftists, like, they are actually losing it. They are losing it. They will say something today, then they will lie against what they said tomorrow. Like, their facts are not straight. That what they carry as truth is not straight. I love the entire video. I love this reporter. Like, she was laughing throughout. I was literally laughing. Like, it's funny how the left's at. It's, if you watch, there was a funny clip I watched about them putting Kamala Harris, a poster, a signboard in front of a woman's house, and the woman said, "Get rid of that. She don't support tampons in male bedroom because there are no women. There's no way they will shove tampons in their body." That video got me laughing. Like, that was really, really hilarious. Okay. From Biden, they know that Biden is not suitable to be a president in the next tenure, because his first tenure he went, it was rough, and you observe some mental, probably his health is not feeling too well. So they were like, okay, let's take off Biden and put Kamala Harris. Putting Kamala Harris, she's not perfect, and you observe her way, like it's cringy, it's awkward, and how she talk to people as if they are matured kindergarten children. Like, she sees them as babies. Like, it's funny because she was talking to teenagers in that clip and making them feel as if, are we children? Like, it's awkward. The way she speaks, and she's trying to talk in a very sensible way, but at the same way she's trying to phrase a statement, it's awkward. Very, very awkward, to be sincere. Like, I've seen Kamala Harris have posters, but I'm not actually taking time to hear her speak properly. And watching these videos makes me feel like, is this the woman that wants to be the president of America? Like, the next president? Is this what Biden is this what Biden feel like? Oh, she can replace him? Because I see no difference between her and Biden. Like, they're actually like similar. So this was actually an interesting video. The entire video was lovely to watch. Comment down below what you think about this video. Give us a thumbs up, share this video to as many as you can, subscribe to our channel. I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Make sure you stay safe.
I just want a bag, like an old lady. I'm backwoods smoking, I don't own papers, pass that 808. That don't shake her. Oh, bitch, you know I'm grinding like a pro skater. Baby mama bugging, I'm so quick to hit ignore. Buku bitches in my bed, I got scales all